Hi there, camera people. So, I watched a couple videos. It was two people switching their curly hair routine. The products that she used, I wanted to try some of them for myself. I want to switch up my products. I feel like I'm not getting as much as I should be getting with the current routine I have now. I switch products pretty regularly. I've never stuck with the same thing for more than a couple months. I picked up, sorry you're shaking, but I picked up this big old thing of Miracle Moist shampoo and conditioner. So I'm going to be trying this out, and then this. It's this. It's called Buttercream. And this wasn't more than $5 at Walmart, so I figured if I hate it, I'll just keep it. Eventually I might like it. I wanted to get a, what's that stupid thing called? A Tangle Teezer. I wanted to get one of those. You know what? I actually should go get one of those. So that's 4 new, I can't count. That is 4 new products technically. Shampoo, conditioner, this shit, and a Tangle Teezer. Honey, and I'm gonna try to use a fan. Alright, I'll be back. This is step 1 and step 2. I'm gonna rinse out the conditioner. I'm not gonna leave it in. And then I'm gonna put this in my hair. It's a leave-in treatment. I forgot to take it out of the bag. I grabbed 2 more things. I really wanted to try a Tangle Teezer, but Target didn't have one, and that's where I went. But they did have this little like cheap version with a handle, so it still has the same thing going on with those little, some are longer, some are shorter. It's still got that thing going on. I got some real nappy parts back here, so that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna do this before or after? Before, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do this before I wash my hair. So I just screwed up the product line. And then when I got that, I decided to pick this up. Miracle Curls. Pay attention. This right here. Look at me. Oh, snap! I thought that was just a you know, guru thing. That actually worked. So I'm gonna do this after I wash my hair. Oh, I forgot this other thing I already had. Shea Moisture's Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Yeah. And I'm gonna use this because the product I wanted to use, you can only order online. And I'm really impatient, so this was the closest thing I have to like a curl defining thingy. I'm gonna use this at the very end. So, something I haven't used in a while, well, you can tell I've been using it though, this Kinky Curly Knot Today. I love this stuff. It really helps get my tangly parts out. So I'm gonna use these, all 3 of these at the same time, and then I'm gonna wash it, condition it, rinse it out, not with that spray bottle, but I'm gonna rinse it out. And then I'm gonna put, whoa, crazy. I'm gonna put this in here, and I'm gonna put this in there, and then I'm gonna put this in there. I already have some of this with some water mixed in here. You shake it up. A little bit of, what's bottle girl? A little bit of this goes a long way, which is how you know I've had it for a while, and I've had this for over 2 years. I think I've had this since before I cut my hair. Like before I shaved my head completely bald. I'm gonna try to be as right here as I can. I'm taking the glasses off. And let the fluff down. So I'm gonna spray this all up in my hair, and then we're gonna use the bootleg Tangle Teezer thing to get up in there. So I'm gonna start doing one side with the Tangle Teezer bootleg, and then I'm gonna see how it feels to do it with my white tooth comb that I usually use. So we're gonna start with this side. Oh, and throughout this process, I'm gonna try to use my fingers instead of using my white tooth comb to get the products through my hair. I wanna see if that makes any difference. Okay, so now we're pretty wet. And still very tangled in a big ass knot. So, take this thing. I'll start with a smaller piece. I don't want to be like an ass. Okay. I just realized it's been a while since I've done my hair. Because I've got green hair dye running down my arm. Oh. Huh. So, that piece was really dope. Now we're gonna try with the white tooth boy. I can tell you right now, I don't know if you can tell the difference. This piece isn't as smooth as this is. Like, this is like, you can kind of see the difference. This piece isn't, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it doesn't feel as thorough, you know? Like, I don't think this really, like, yeah. I feel like with this I get a much smoother result. Does it look different to anybody else? I'm gonna keep going with this thing. That just went right in my eye. Yeah, this feels a lot smoother when I'm done. That's weird. My hair has never felt like that before. Ooh, really inconvenient. Now I have to pee. This doesn't hurt at all. I watched one video and she was like, it doesn't hurt that much. She was using a Tangle Teezer, but what I like about this knockoff thing is that it has a handle on it. Also, forgive me, I don't have my glasses on, so this is kind of a challenge because I can't see where I can't see what I'm working with. Like, that piece feels done. My arm is completely green. It does feel very gentle on my hair, and not a lot of hair is coming out, even though hair is definitely coming out. I don't know why it's making that terrible sound. Man, that is so silky smooth, dude. This little bottom piece. I shouldn't have skipped over. I created a little knot down here and I did that on accident. Trying to get that out of there. Oh, it's getting closer. It's gone. Okay. So, I'm sure you can see everything is detangled except for those pieces that are trying to come back over. And my hair's starting to get dry. So, this is it. No tangles. The ones I had back here were the worst. But I can run my fingers through it. There's some little pieces. Like I said, my hair is getting dry. But we're about to wash it and do all that. So I'm not about to worry about it. Oh God. Oops. That was bad for a second. So between the detangled side. How long has it been? 8 minutes, we still got time. So, I'm gonna put this side up. Whoa. Okay. Now we're gonna do this. I am covered in color. That's the little fur ball we lost. This is a lot less than what I usually use out of this. I used this on not even a full section of my hair. I didn't even finish, and it already ripped some of my hair out. Wow, pretty. I'm gonna shampoo my do. Smells good. I'm gonna shampoo my hair like I normally do, which is like, I take little sections like people do when they're like greasing their scalp, and just take a little tiny bit on my fingertips and I rub it together, and I get to that middle section. This stuff smells really good. Like, it's going up my nose and it's smelling delicious. I'm gonna rinse my head out and then I'm gonna be right back. We're done with the shampooing and conditioning part. The shampoo smells different than the conditioner, but the conditioner still felt amazing in my head. So now we're here. My hair feels like squeaky clean. I want to try and use my hands more instead of less, and rely less on tools. Even though this thing is awesome, I want to rely less on tools like this and my wide tooth comb and stuff like that. Now we're at this point. We are going to use this first. So let's pop the top on this. And I'm just going to split my hair down the middle and kind of work this through. When I put too much in my hands, I just wipe it off on the edge of my sink because I can do that. This smells good. Kind of like food. Oh, I should have wet my hair more than this. This just has water in it. Only water. I'm gonna give myself a little mist. And work that through. Just want that side of my head to stay where it belongs. So when I'm done doing everything, I am going to dry my head in front of a fan. We have a wind machine. So I'm not gonna record that part, but when I'm done, I'll probably come back in here and then let y'all know how that went. So this feels really weird. I am usually not able to rake my hands through my hair like this. And since I was growing my hair from being completely bald, I was using as little product as I possibly could use on my head, like on a regular basis, because I occasionally put in hair masks that I get from Walmart or the beauty supply store that are like $1, $2. I always read the packages. I always read the packages to make sure I'm getting stuff that I actually need and not just picking up random stuff. Like, I've accidentally gotten stuff that's hair gel before with absolutely no use for hair gel. I'll show you how much like that much, but I put that much in my hand the first time I went through, and I put that much in my hand so I can go through it again. I want to make sure I really get it in there. Okay. So, get the little pieces of hair off my hand. Now we're gonna go in with the Shea Moisture. So, I'm just taking enough for that, and this is called a curl enhancing smoothie. So I want to make sure it's enhancing these bad boys. Huh. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can tell, but this side is looking a little blue. This side's looking like, ooh, who is she? Okay. So, now we're working with that. And we're working with this. Last thing, whoop, is this bottle of Miracle Curls. I can't get the tap of it. Play it. Okay. I'm not gonna spray this on my hair. I'm gonna spray it in my hands, and then my hands are gonna put it in my hair. Oh, that sound was all bottle. Oh, so it's like a mist. I don't like... The only thing I ever spray in my hair is water. So, I just rubbed it in. And I'm just gonna fluff up some of the pieces. When I dry my hair with the fan, I am going to put my head over and sit like this for a while, and then alternate and sit like this for a while, and I'm just going to keep going back and forth to make sure it gets all the way in my hair. So, I'm feeling something. It's doing some stuff. But we are done, honey. Yes, we are done. This is the ball of hair we got from the fake Tangle Teezer. And all together, like this, I just rubbed them together. This is how much hair I lost. For me, I mean, in a little ball, that's kind of tame. That's actually pretty, that's pretty tame. So, I'm gonna go in the living room, finish watching Spirit. I'm gonna turn the fan all the way on 3, and then in about an hour, I don't know what time it is now, in about an hour, I'm gonna come back in here after I clean everything up. I'm gonna come back in here and you'll see it. I mean, it's on my head. You'll see it. And then we'll have a little chat about how I feel about everything. So yeah, see you later. Okay, so I'm being quiet because it's bedtime now. But as you can see, we've got defined fluffs. Every hair is like its own little unit. You see that, girl? I sat in front of the fan for an hour to like a minute, even a little bit more, I think. And it was kind of crunchy, so I gave it a little like fluff like this. There's still some pieces in here that are a little crunchy. So I think that was, it could have been because of this or the curl enhancing smoothie. I truly do not know which one, but I am very happy with the way my hair came out. So I am gonna fluff it a little bit with this, but I think this routine I'm gonna be keeping. I think the best thing I did for my hair was this. This is the best thing I did for my hair. That was like the best change I could have done. So that is definitely going to be staying. I'm going to do this same, and you know, I got to get used to it because it's not as much volume as I'm used to. But, you know, sitting in front of the fan is definitely easier than blow drying it and doing all of that. By a long shot, it's much easier. That is hurting a little bit because it's too wide and the pieces I'm grabbing are not that big. And I am still gonna, yeah, but I love how defined they are. I love how you can actually see like each and every curl in its own little special way. And my hair doesn't feel dry. It feels very soft. So it's like a little bit past 9 o'clock, like 9:30-ish. So I'm gonna do what I normally do, put my hair up in my bonnet and sleep, just like that. And then I'll probably come back in the morning and talk about the products a little bit and how I felt about them in the process, and go into a little more detail. So you'll be seeing the end result of how I felt about every little thing. You know, I'm trying to be like a fairy curl mother, you know, be as helpful as I possibly can. Like, I'm loving the definition though. But that's all right now, so see you later. Howdy. I think I should move you over here. Cinnamon! Nice, pretty girl. I love her. So, I don't know if you can tell, but it is definitely not the next morning from when I filmed this video. I think I filmed this like last week, Tuesday. It's now Tuesday. Oh, fuck. Okay, so it's been a week. Since then, 2 days after I filmed this video, I shaved my head. Well, the next day I think I shaved my mom's head. And then I was jealous because I used to have a shaved head, and I used to have a little like shaved part under here, and then I had a little secret shave under there. So I miss it. I miss being bald, but I work too hard to have hair, and having hair is so fun. So I was like, I'll just shave my head different. So now it's shaved under here, and I had to rewash my hair after I shaved it. This part right here looks real fucking weird. So it's been a week. I've shaved my head. I've washed my hair since then. Right after I shaved my head, and I used the same routine that I used in this video because, like I said, I think this is one that I'm going to keep. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it for, but I like it. And depending on how I feel, this might be something that I do regularly. This will be something that I do regularly, trying different people's curly hair routine and using products similar to theirs if I can't get a hold of the ones that they're using. In this video, she used a couple products. The girl whose video, I'm going to link it in the description. so you can watch it and see what I saw. But she used a couple products that I was either not able to get a hold of or that you couldn't just go to a store and buy. One of them was, I think the brand name is Curls, and it's their blueberry curling something. It's blue in the bottle, and it looks like a gel consistency. It was at Target when I went there to get a Tangle Teezer, and the bottle looked like somebody had squeezed out a good, like, this much and just put it back on the shelf, so I wasn't about to pay for that. So that stayed right there on the shelf. And then there's another thing she used. Oh, it's like a curlific, curl defining something. You'll see it. If you watch her video, you'll see what she used. I really wanted to use that because the way it made the girl's hair look, it was so pretty. I just loved how it defined her curls. But I will say, I love my Shea Moisture stuff so much. I don't know why I stopped using it. Because I really love that stuff. I mean, in the video, I think I cut that part out, but it's like this much left in the jar. But I love those. I love that so much. So I'm definitely going to be keeping this routine for myself for a while. But I do want to keep trying other people's curly hair routines as closely as I can, like follow them as closely as I can, or just doing something new whenever, and seeing how that affects my hair, because I haven't washed my hair since I did last Thursday. That's when I shaved my head, and my curls are still, you know, they're still defined. I love them. Like, you can still see everything going on with these bad boys. So I love my hair. I love it so much. It's soft. After I did it, I think I might have used too much product in something. It was too much of something, and it made my hair kind of, like, all of my curls were very defined, but they were kind of hard, and not hard, but a little crunchy, which to me, I don't really care. I just kind of put my fingers in my hair and I just fluff it around, or like squeeze on it until it doesn't feel crunchy anymore. So that's not really a big deal. But it wasn't frizzy. It was so nice. I didn't get, with the fan, I didn't get as much volume as I'm used to, because I usually blow dry my hair up. Like, I just point the blow dryer up the whole time, and I just do that. When I re-washed my hair, when I shaved it, I did use the fan again, and I just like that process a lot better than blow drying it, because I don't like standing in the bathroom for hours and hours, standing there doing the same. I hate it. I hate standing there and having my hands up all the time. And when I dried my hair with the fan after I shaved my head, I just put a blanket on the floor and I pointed my wind machine how I wanted it, the angle that I felt like I was getting the most, what's that word? Where it was like affecting my hair the most, where it was drying most of my hair. So I just put a blanket on the floor and curled up and played a couple games and like looked at social media or something and watched a movie for an hour with my mom. And then by the time I was done, she was done, and we both went to bed, and it was wonderful. I really wish I would have gotten to try that curl enhancing defining thing that you'll see in the other girl's video. I really, really wanted to try it. If I had the patience to order it, I would have. But I just didn't feel like waiting. I bought all this stuff and I'm gonna wait for one product? Absolutely not. Those are my last little notes. I just realized that I didn't film an outro because I'm finally done editing most of the video. Anywho, I will be seeing you again with most likely another hair video. And so, I'm excited. Aren't you? You should be excited too. Alright, see you later.